What is this beautiful cat? Any cat lover like me would have this reaction. I don't want to upset you, but this cat is not cute at all. He is a real desert predator, keeping half of Africa at bay. The sand cat is a cruel and merciless predator towards its enemies. And only people can call this cat cute. We're just used to our furry friends at home, but other animals, when they see this cat, immediately try to hide from him as far or as deep as possible. Despite the fact that the size of this cat is very small, especially in comparison with other wild cats, the sand cat is not afraid to engage in fights with the most poisonous snakes, scorpions, and other inhabitants of Africa. But he was really unlucky with his size. Its height is only from 20 to 30 centimeters, its body length is from 60 to 90 centimeters, and its weight is from 2.5 to 5 kilograms. And there are even fewer females. The head stands out very much against the background of the body. She looks very big because of her thick cheeks. But in fact, these are not cheeks, but luxurious woolen sideburns. Wide ears have also become the hallmark of the sand cat. The ears are set low enough to prevent desert sand from getting inside. But the most important advantage of such ears is, of course, hearing. The sand cat is simply obliged to catch the slightest rustle because its prey is mostly small and silent. The diet includes jerboas, mice, lizards, scorpions and snakes, even poisonous ones. Its diet is greatly limited by its habitat conditions. This fluffy cat lives exclusively in hot desert regions, such as the Sahara, but they are also found in areas where there are a lot of shrubs and vegetation. They only go out hunting at night because they don't want to walk on hot sand and burn their paws. But at night, their fur perfectly protects them from hypothermia, and cats can hunt other animals throughout the night. These are very diligent hunters. During the night, they are able to walk up to 10 kilometers. Most often, the sand cat uses stealth mode and sneaks up unnoticed on its prey. Its hard coat and fluffy paws allow it to be very invisible. Moving through the desert, the dune cat leaves virtually no traces. In addition, such hard and thick fur protects the cat from the hot sand during the day. But still, the day is not their favorite time. Cats live in holes, but often they don't make them themselves, but take someone else's for example, those dug by jerboas. And when the sun is completely hidden, the sand cat goes hunting. The animal has a perfectly adapted organism that can be without water and food for a long time. Therefore, in an arid desert, a cat does not set itself the goal of finding water. He immediately goes hunting. This is a very skilled hunter, but its main prey usually cannot resist. He has very powerful paws. He uses them to very quickly tear lizards and rodents out of the sand. When catching prey, the sand cat bites the prey on the neck and begins to shake it violently, thus breaking the spine of its prey. Then it begins to tear into pieces. In general, this cat can be called an omnivore. He will not disdain beetles, spiders, and even scorpions. Thanks to his good hearing, he can hear the calls of chicks at a great distance. He finds and destroys the nest, and if there is an adult bird there, he will of course try to catch it. But the most interesting thing is that the cat is not even afraid of snakes. This is true. Sand cats hunt anything that moves. He doesn't care that the snake may be one of the most poisonous in the world. But most often, his rival is this horned viper. It has a very painful bite, and of course it is poisonous. But the sand cat doesn't care. With his sharp fangs, he easily gnaws through the snake's armor and kills his victim. But cats that live in captivity eat exclusively meat and fish. And they don't even need to hunt. But this is definitely not a house cat. These animals are loners, and they cannot establish relationships with each other, let alone humans. But of course, there are people who are not afraid to have a wild animal in their home. During the mating period, sand cats begin to bark like dogs in order to attract a female. Wherever the cat lives, it will mate only in the cold season so that the kittens are born in the summer and do not die from the cold. But still, the mortality rate of kittens is quite high. Only 60% of born cubs survive. In the wild, cats live up to 10 years, and in protected conditions, up to 13 can live. But in the hands of inexperienced owners who want to get an exotic cat, dune cats can die very quickly. But they are very, very expensive, and for ordinary mortals, this cat will seem like just a waste of money, and our cats lying on their knees are the best creatures in the world. Pet your little furry friends often, and don't forget to like the Sandy Cat. Subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell to be the first to watch new videos.